Hello everybody, Nate here from Music on the West Side. I wanted to make a video talking about musical intervals, specifically the intervals we'll find in the major scale. So let's just look at C major. Everybody knows C major, hopefully. So intervals are a note to another note, or two notes together. You can play them harmonically or melodically, like a melody. So the first interval is C to D. Remember, these are all the intervals we'll find in the major scale. The major second, C to D. Harmonically, right? It's also a whole step. So C to D is a major second. It's a really jazzy type of interval too. If we played the jazz scale, we could hear the major second come out a lot. Right, that sound right there is the major second. The next interval we have is C to E, a major third, and it makes up a major, a major third to create the major chord. If we add a G to it, right, C, E, G for our C major chord. But it's built on the C and E major third. The next interval we get is C to F, the perfect fourth, which is a pretty cool sound. That's C and F just together. We call it a perfect fourth. It's one of the two perfect intervals. If you look on the circle of fifths, which I talk about a lot in my class, C, every note has neighbors on the circle of fifths. For instance, C will have the neighbors F and G. Those are the perfect intervals. C to F is the perfect fourth, and C to G is the perfect fifth. The next one, right? The perfect fifth is known as the power chord, and guitarists might know that a lot, but you can play it on the piano too. It's really a rockin' interval. Sounds awesome. It's C to G, which is the perfect fifth, and now we don't have the third in there anywhere, so we're not really making a chord. We're just making a nice harmony between C and G, or D and A, or E and B. The power chord. The next interval is C to A. We get the major sixth. It's a pretty dramatic interval. Right, that's C to A. Falling into G to C and G again. Really dramatic interval. And then the final interval we get is C to B, which sounds really dissonant, but if we put this interval, remember this is C to B, all the way up C to B, and they are right next to each other on the piano, well, we play the major seventh way apart as seventh apart. And it sounds kind of terrible like this, but if we add the major chord and then put B with it, so C, E, G, B, you get a really nice dreamy sound, right? Right, C to B, maybe not so good, but with the chord, pretty nice sounding. And then the final one is C to C, right? You call it a perfect octave. I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye.